Hello folks, this is David Hurley of easychesstips.com, and in this, the second of a series of short videos about chess problems, we're going to have a look at another problem taken from Tom Clem's book, 100 Chess Problems for the Rest of Us. And in this problem, it is Black's turn to move, and the question is, what is the best move for Black and why? So first of all, let's check the material situation for each side on the board. We see that both sides have two rooks and they both have one minor piece, one knight for Black, one bishop for White, which are approximately equal in value. However, Black only has 3 pawns, White has 4 pawns. So White has a small material advantage. But as we saw in the first problem, a material advantage is not the decisive thing if one side has a big positional advantage. And here again, Black has a positional advantage. Black has 2 rooks doubled up, attacking this rook down here on e1. And Black's knight is also in a very good position to attack the king. So let's look at what is not the answer to the problem. Let's suppose that Black decides to take the rook. So rook takes e1. White would be very happy to see this because White can take back the rook with the bishop. And now if Black were foolish enough to take the bishop, White can simply take the rook, and now White's material advantage has got much better because a rook is stronger than a knight. So with this rook and this extra pawn, White should go on to win. So that is not the solution to the problem. What Black should notice is that White is defending this key rook with 2 pieces. White is defending the rook with a rook and also with the bishop. However, Black has a nice little way to remove one of the guards. So this rook is being guarded by 2 pieces. If Black attacks this bishop with the knight, checking the king, then one of the guards has gone. One of the protectors of the rook has disappeared. And so that will enable Black to get a big advantage by now being able to take this rook with 2 rooks to only 1 protector. Let's see how this works out. So it's Black to move, and the best move for Black is knight takes g3, check. So now White, when you are being checked by a knight, you have just 2 choices, either to take the knight if you can, or move the king. Here, it's probably best to take the knight. However, now the bishop guarding the rook has gone. So now we get this nice little combination. Rook takes rook, check. Now, White must take back. If White moves the king away, then the second rook is also taken. So rook takes rook, rook takes e1, rook takes e1, and now Black gets the decisive advantage. Rook takes e1, check. The king has to move away. And with this now big material advantage, the advantage has swung into Black's favor. Black will go on to win the game. Okay, folks, I hope that made sense. Talk to you again in the next chess problem video.